Hey, it's Johnny V. Welcome to 4 Minutes in the Front Row. Today I'm recording this video from my home in New Jersey, and this has been my setting for the last couple of days as I've been working on the book, and I've had several coaching calls, and I've done a lot of thinking about my past. This one story kept coming up the last few days I wanted to share with you. About 15 years ago, I was laying in my bed in my apartment in eastern Pennsylvania, and I was an employee at the time. And things were going, somewhat well in my life, and in other areas I wasn't satisfied, and I was looking for something else. And that's when the Tony Robbins infomercial showed up on TV. And I knew nothing about Tony Robbins, and I thought it was kind of a cheesy thing. And I remember thinking, oh man, do people really buy this? And then I started listening, and I thought, man, maybe I should buy this. And then at the end, it was like, hey, you can get these CDs and it's, $200 or whatever the cost was at the time. And I thought to myself, man, that's a lot of money. Would they be worth it? And then the question shifted from would they be worth it to am I worth it? And that was a monumental shift for me. The real question wasn't whether or not the CDs were worth it. The real question was whether or not I was worth finding out. And so the minute that I decided I was worth $200, I ordered the CDs. And thank God I did, because those CDs were instrumental in helping me to develop a passion for learning. Because I listened to those CDs every day to and from work. And at work, I would share some of the concepts with my friends and my coworkers, and they were like, man, that's so cool. That's so great. Where are you getting all this? And I told them about the CDs. And I always had something then interesting to share. And I also developed a passion for learning more. So the CDs were not just causing me to want to tell people what I was learning. It was causing me to want to learn more. I developed a hunger for that. But all that began with the single distinction of knowing that I was worth the investment. Later on, I would invest thousands of dollars to go to different events. I remember I spent $6,000 to go to one Tony event. And somebody asked me, they said, was it worth it? I'd say, absolutely it was worth it. I'd pay 10 times that amount to have gone to that event. But I will also tell you that if you took 6 days out of your life and went and sat by a lake with a good book and a journal, you would grow. But there was something that changed for me when I decided that I was worth $6,000 to be able to go to that event. See, I think that's when the immediate transformation already began. Now, there's tons of value in being at that event. The people I met at that event changed my life in so many ways, and still do. I'm still friends with people that I met at Tony events that I attended 10 years ago. To this day, partners, best friends. But I will tell you that the first level of that shift didn't happen with Tony. It happened with me deciding that I was worth that amount. And I think that when you look at investments in your life, maybe the question isn't, is it worth it? It is, are you worth finding out? So I challenge you to think about that, to feel that, and how that works into your life now, and how that may be able to serve you. Until next time, keep living your life in the front row. Adios.